put this out. Hold on. There's no good way to intro a video, so here we go. Today I thought we'd do something a little different from the usual format. A buddy of mine a while ago made videos about which DC and Marvel villains belong on the Epstein list and how often they visited the island. And I thought that was really funny, and it was pretty accurate. And I thought since I'm making hero videos, I might as well make a villain video as well. So this is which Disney villains belong on the Epstein list and how often they have visited the island. Like my buddy's video, Jones's Gaming, you can check his channel out, fucking goated stuff. Like that guy, his knowledge is comparable to mine, so his list is definitive, and this list also is definitive. Once it's made, it becomes fact and cemented into the universe. So, if you do it before me, it doesn't matter, because once I do it, that's what's important. Some of these people I don't really recognize, I'll be honest. Like, some of the people in the middle here, I recognize most of these people, of course, especially as we go further on. But, like, this red-haired lady, I don't know. Some of these guys, a Risk-Cast guy is fine. But, like, some of these other guys, I don't know. So, we can get a little into it. But, let's go over the tiers as my buddy Jones put it. You got top 1% attendance. That's self-explanatory. They pretty much live there almost. Frequent flyer. Yeah, they're there pretty often. They know what it is. They know why they're there. He actually was tricked in the middle, and I actually think that's you should just swap the places for this. The tier is good. It's just in the wrong place. Because only there for the barbecue is still not malicious, but knowledgeable of what's going on. You know, inside, it's like, I know what's going on in there. I'm not really doing that, but the parties are fun. He invited me, and the door's open. Was tricked is like, literally was tricked. Lex Luthor was a good example. Like, he would not go to the island, but he would get tricked there for some CIA blackmail purposes. Then he gets there and he's like, oh, fucking Jesus, guys. Kids. And then he leaves. But now he was there, so they have that on him. Never attended. Self-explanatory. They just don't go. They don't bother. Not interested. Unimportant. They get the invitation. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck. They don't know what it is. And if they do know, they don't care. I think let's get right into it. Starting off, I don't know if we're going to go right in order. I think we maybe will, just to get the ones I don't know out the way a little easier. Starting right off with the Evil Queen. The Evil Queen just wants to be the fairest of them all, the fairest in the land. She kind of hates Snow White, who is a child, who's 14. She hates her. She tries to kill her one by hiring a hitman to stab her in the heart. Stab a child in the heart. So, I don't know if that really relates to a sexual thing, because she'd get the invitation, she'd be like, an island full of children? No! I don't want to see them! She'd want to become the fairest of them all in that land, and I think she would, I think it'd drive her crazy if she went there, so I think she wouldn't bother. I don't think she'd go because of that. I think it would just drive her mad if she went, and she's got how she is. The Evil Queen. The fox and this little dude from Pinocchio. Little sus that they're kidnapping little boy dolls. That's kind of weird, man. I think they're there for business purposes. I think they're going in frequent flyer. I think they're there maybe not for the children activities, but they're like delivering them. They're the delivery boy, so I think they have to be there for their job. This dude also from Pinocchio. Yeah, no, don't show me what the fucking Stromboli, yeah. Yeah, bro, Stromboli is sus. Yeah, this is what I wanted. No, he's probably not going in that. Why is the AI thing... Just look at what I want, bro. I only selected Stromboli. Why is the AI thing trying to fill out my list? It doesn't know what this means. Yeah, exploitation. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course. So you know what? Yeah, like I thought, this guy is going in frequent flyer too. The coachman is top 1% attendance. I don't even need to look that shit up. The coachman fucking goes up there. I looked into it the other day. The coachman fucking goes up there. The coachman, quote, literally, like my guy Jones says, do I need to pull up the screenshots? Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the quotes. Notorious for luring stupid little boys to Pleasure Island, where, you know, they're transformed into donkeys and sold on the black market, which is fucked up. But, like, yes, that he's there all the time for the donkey stuff and for, you know, stupid little boys on Pleasure Island. Like, that's literally what the whole list is about, is it not? The whale. The whale is a frequent flyer only because it patrols the island. Because it's an evil whale. So it patrols the evil islands. But it's not, you know, it's around the island. But it's a whale. It's not there to diddle kids. The broom has a lot of cleanup to do. But again, is there for again has to be the first job. I'll put him there with that guy. Has to be the first. Oh, so does this. It's not really a job, but he has to be there. So that's too bad that he's there all the time. What is this, fucking Zeus? Like, is this another depiction of Zeus from Fantasia or something? A villainous depiction of Zeus in Disney as well. Then we're going frequent flyer because, yeah, it's Zeus, man. Yes, of course he's there. What are we talking about? Chernabog. The demon summoning thing. I just don't think that's his thing. He lives in hell. He gets in the he's like, no, I'm above that. You're beneath me. So I'm not going. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Dumbo? Oh, Dumbo. Oh, okay. Because he's sus, I think he would do it, but kidnapping elephants and running a circus is a lot of work. So I actually think he would go to see what the circus there is like, and he would stay, you know, if it was fun, but I think he would go. This I have no idea. Is this a shadow? I don't actually know what I'm looking at here. And why is look, it doesn't even know what I'm looking for. Yeah. Shows the Disney villain. Is this? I don't know what this is. I'm not going to rank something that I don't know. What do you know what? Does anyone know what this is? I don't know what this is. We're going to leave it there. I didn't know Bambi had was this Bambi? Surely not. It's an animal. No matter how villainous it is, it's an animal. It's not going to the island. Even though this one looks pretty villainous. Peter and the Wolf. Ooh, the Peter and the Wolf. Wolf. That wolf. Ah. Peter and the Wolf. Yeah, not Peter and the Wolf. That wolf is there. That wolf is there. Dorothy Gale White and the Seven Animals? Like, what? Like, what? What is this character? This list is very extensive. Like, I don't know these fucking people. No, that's the whale. So what is this? The bad guy of a short film about the whale? Bro, I don't know these people. Sus, though. The bear. It's a bear. It's not going. Only if the barbecue. Yeah, you could be. Well, he could be. This guy, whoever this is clearly the big dumb character. So he's going in with strict. And because you could take him in any part of that island. You could say, hey, come in here. Don't go to the barbecue. I need your help in this room. You need to do this to this person. Okay. Fuck it. We're blazing past him. I don't know who it is, but he's the big dumb guy. He's going in there. Who is this? Bro, I feel obligated to search some of these people to find out, like, if they really would. Mr. Winky. Up. He's a secret leader of a gang of weasels who tricked Toad into trading his estate for the motor. Oh, trading his estate for the motor car that had stolen. So, I don't know. He's pretty sus. He's pretty sus. I think he's going in barbecue too. Bro, a lot of these Disney villains I think are immediately susser than Marvel people. Alright, well then who the fuck is this? Big dumb guy. I'm just going to be proven right, yeah? The Giant. Oh, it's the Giant from Mickey and the Beanstalk. That look, oh, Willie the Giant then. Okay, then yeah. No, then he knows what's up and he is going to be there for the barbecue. Fair enough. Alright. Glad I looked it up. Headless Horseman. Doesn't have time for that shit. Can't enjoy it. Is this an evil cat from Cinderella? No, fuck it. It's a cat. It's not going. The sisters. The sisters. The sisters. They're sus. This whole family's sus. Which is why I'm thinking I'm going to do the evil stepmother first. And put her in frequent flyer, actually. Just as like a matriarch to keep the kids in line. She might not be doing that much, although she's there like with a reed, whapping the kids to make sure they stand up straight, you know, shit like that. So they're there too. She's taking them, but they're in the barbecue, and they do what she tells them. The Red Queen, yeah, from Alice in Wonderland. Although she's like a queen. So she has like land to rule over and stuff to take care of. So I think like she gets the letter and is like, I'll visit. Alright, so she'd go for the barbecue. She'd check it out. She would check it out. Although I don't think she'd stay. So if she gets in and is like, oh, come to the island, come check out this stuff. Could you trick her? Could you trick the Red Queen? I think you could trick her. Alice is on the island. I think you could trick the Red Queen. And I think she would leave. Alright, she's gonna be our first was tricked. Captain Hook. Yup. Sorry. Yup. He's there, bro. Top 1%. Him, the coachman. Big time. Big time. A Siamese, if you please. Sus cats. But I think they're there. So I think they're there, man. I don't think they're doing anything, but Disney animals are sus, bro. So they're only there for the barbecue. Because, like, they're there, but again, they're not, yeah, fine. They're not doing anything because they're animals. But they're sus like this guy, though. I feel like you'd bring this one to the island. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't bring this one to the island. You wouldn't take that one with you. You'd bring these to the island. That's a rat. You wouldn't even take that shit. Maleficent. Again, she can turn into a dragon and stuff. She's magic. I actually think, and well, because of the other movies, I actually think she wouldn't appreciate that. Because she does like Aurora. I revoke my curse! You know, she does try to undo what she did. So we're gonna put her in, we're gonna put her Never Tended. Cruella de Vil. She's sus, bro. You wouldn't trick her. She would know what the invitation means if she gets it. But she wouldn't eat. She wouldn't eat barbecue. I don't think she would just stand there smoking and drinking martinis and like. I think her fashion industry is too fancy for that. So, but I do think she's there. Here, we'll put animals at the end. We'll keep animals at the end. But I do think she's there. Who's this? I recognize her for sure, but I just don't know what this is from. Madame Mim. Who's Madame Mim? Sword in the Stone. She's the main antagonist? Wicked old witch who relishes misery. Other than Mim leaves to be the greatest witch wizard of them all, but her magic is rivaled by her nemesis Merlin. I'm gonna go with no. That's beneath her. I'm gonna go with no. She's not bothering. She's not going to the island. Fuck it. The Snake. The Snake is there a lot. The Snake is going. The Snake tries to eat Mowgli. It wants to eat Mowgli. But that hypnotism scene is really sus. Shere Khan and King Louie. Yeah. I don't think he's going. Mainly because he's the animal, but I even think like if he gets a fucking letter somehow, He's like, I just want to party and eat bananas all day. With monkeys. Not really with kids. Although he and Mowgli is kind of sus. I forget what they want to do to him. But Sam, I think he's going with Shere Khan too. I don't think either of them care. If they got a letter somehow in the jungle. Is this Aristocats? This guy's just an idiot, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the Aristocat. Edgar Balthazar. That's Aristocats, right? Yeah. Oh, he gets rid of Duchess. Yeah, alright. Fuck this clown! You are gonna leave the estate to a bunch of cats. Okay. Okay. You are gonna leave the estate to a bunch of cats. What? But super villainous. But again, I don't think he cares. But I think you could trick him. I think you could trick the king. I don't think the sheriff is going. That's what I think. Oh, dude, I do not know. I recognize this guy. I do not know these two more people. I do not know. So who is this? No, you know what? I want to do some people I know. I'm going to skip a little bit. Ursula. Would Ursula be on the island? Ursula's kind of sus. Well, she actually just wants to leave water and take over on land. So I think she'd try to avoid the water if she can. She would go to the island. She wouldn't mind being villainous. You know? Gaston. Doesn't seem like his scene. I don't think that's his crowd. I don't think he would go. Jafar, yep. All the time. All the time. You're not bringing the hyenas. You wouldn't really want a whole lion there. Yep. This guy all the time. All the time. This guy, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Destroy Esmeralda! I see her, I feel her, the sun cut in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Yeah, yeah. All the time. He's there all the time. Nothing but. These guys are there because when you don't want them to be. You know, like they pop up. Hey guys! And then they disappear again. You're like, get out of here. And you can't grab them before they disappear. But that's all they do. They show up and like flick your cock and then leave. They show up and smack your ass when you don't want to leave. Like they cause mischief. So they show up all the time, but they're not there for the children themselves. You are not, this thing is not coming. Not even getting an invitation. No, so neither is a Hydra. Neither are the Titans. Neither is the Cyclops. They're not going, man. These are monsters the size of continents. They're not coming to the island. They can step on it. Hades, god of the underworld, super evil god. Well, he's not evil. Well, he's kind of evil. You know, but he's not tricked. No, because I can just see James Woods going, I'm not going to that fucking island. Wait, are you kidding me? What is this? I'm not getting this. He gets a letter and is like, get this fuck out of here. And like hits one of the fates in the eye and it knocks it and it rolls down the stairs or something. The general from Mulan. Jesus Christ. Scary. I wouldn't invite him. But if you did, if he got one, no, I don't think he's going. I don't think he's coming to that. Okay, now we're into a kind of a big line of stuff I don't recognize. I think this is the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. I've read these books. There's like a bunch. I'm not inviting the Horned King, okay? And you know what? And this is two animals. They're not coming. Those are animals again. Same with this. I'm pretty sure this is from Tarzan. This is like a villainous jaguar from Tarzan. It's not coming. This rat thing, though, might. But we're going to look up, who is this lady? Who's this? The Rescuers. Ooh. A seedy pawn shop. Personnel, what's she like? Then I think you could trick her for her diamond business. You know, hey, come to this island. Really lucrative, rich people on this island. Really, a lot of money to be made. And she's like, Whoa, this kind of isn't my scene. But she would sell the diamonds still because that's a lot of money. What is this? Is this like the Fox and the Hound? What is this? Just like a hunter? Yeah, Fox and the Hound. It looks like. No, this is just a man. He's not gonna go to diddle kids. And I do not recognize these two, dude. This rat thing. Yeah, I knew that was gonna bring that shit up. I don't know these people. Like it doesn't know who this is either. Sykes. Who's Sykes? Bill Sykes? Bill Sykes! What? Bill Sykes. Yeah, man, he's there. Sorry, Bill Sykes is there. From Oliver, yeah. I think he's there all the time. And this, Percival McLean. Who is this? Rescuers Down Under again. Poacher. Hunts animals, though. Then you know what? No, he's not going. Because he's hunting animals, like this guy. And animals don't go to the island either. The Tarzan guy. What are you doing with the Tarzan guy? I get sus vibes from him. He just wants to kill Tarzan. Fuck that woman. You could trick him, maybe, for sure. Because you could say, hey, rare animals on the island. You know, hey, come hunt here. And then he would. I think this guy is too smart, and I don't think he would go. But I feel like this guy, like, just look at this picture, too. Like, I think then once he gets there, maybe he's there for the barbecue. Maybe he's hanging out. All right, we'll put him with the barbecue. We'll put him in barbecue. He's hanging out. Gets the invitation. Knows there isn't animals. But he's hanging out. It's a little villainous. Maybe he can catch up. Maybe he can find out something he wants to know. Maybe he can kill this wolf. All right. Who is this? Who the fuck is this, man? Who the fuck is this? Radigan. Who? Professor Radigan. From what? The Great Mouse Detective. He's a mouse? That is pretty... He is a sus... No. The rat isn't coming. You're not inviting a rat. He goes with the rat. I recognize this guy. What leaps out into my mind for some reason is Rumpelstiltskin, but I'm pretty sure Disney didn't make... What the fuck? What? Nothing? It came up with nothing. I don't know this fire thing yet. What's this fire thing? The Firebird? I thought it looked like a phoenix. The Firebird. Yeah, from Fantasia, like the symphony, like the Firebird. Why is it separated like that? No, the fire. What? That's first of all, it's going to turn about. Neither of these things are coming to the island. They're not inviting either of these things. You know, let's get dinosaur out of the way too. The dinosaurs aren't coming. The smart, sentient, asshole dinosaur is not coming. Nor is the rampant, insane, consciencelessness Carnotaurus coming to the island. No fucking thank you. But who is this? I don't know who this is. So It looks like a Jack-in-the-Box. It looks like he's doing this like he's a Jack-in-the-Box coming out of the thing. Well, that's actually pretty sus then. I think it lives on the island. Whatever that is, I think it lives on the island and it does not mind being there. I don't think you could trick her, but I think she would go. Like Corella, I think she would hang out with Corella. I get sus vibes from the Emperor woman. This guy, I don't think so. I don't think he's going. Don't think he goes. Same with this guy. He's not going. Same with you. You're not inviting this dude. Fuck that. You're sending him an invitation. You're sending Silver an invitation. I even get sus vibes from Silver. I think he's going for the barbecue, dog. But no, you're not sending that fucking thing. Is this Siska or his brother? I don't know his brother's name if it's not Siska. No, he's not fucking coming. And he's not really a villain, okay? He's not a villain. What the fuck is this? It looks like someone who'd be on the island. Home on the range? Let's see. Main antagonist. Cattle rustler. Okay, we're stealing 5,000 cattle. Holy shit. Alameda Slim. Is he going? Does he go to the island? I think he gets invited, but I don't think he's got time for that, really. None of these other people are like cattle people for business. So he couldn't do business with them either. The aliens are not from fucking Chicken Little are not going, man. Goob is not going. Goob gets the invitation. Goob is not going. The Hat is not... Oh, no, not this guy. The Hat is not going, dude. You can't invite just the Hat. Yeah. Self-explanatory. He's there all the time. The Shadow Man? Yeah, he has friends on the other side. These guys, yep. I see them kidnapping children easily. I see them, like, for business purposes, doing that all the time. But less often than these guys, like, who are there to do a job. So I'll put them up here, like, they're maybe to do work. But they're there, they'll hang out on the island. They don't mind that. Mother Gothel, I just... sus for sure. For sure sus. I think Frequent Flyer. I don't think she's there constantly like these guys, but I think she's there a lot. Her keeping Rapunzel alone in that tower her whole life. King Candy. I think, yeah. I think he's there all the time. All the time. That's too bad. Look at him. Weasel Boy. He gets invited. You could trick him. You could trick him to come in for sure. And Hans is just going. Hans is just going there anyway. No, the Big Hero 6 guy is not going. He doesn't give a fuck about that. This is a sus animal. But so what is this to her? Touching little animals? And in that case, it's... You know what? I'm thinking she go with animals. I'm thinking you just don't even invite her. Fuck it. Speaking of people you don't invite, all of these people. Although this guy hangs around. Like, he'll pop his head up from the water. And just check it out. Be like, hey, what's going on? So I'm going to say he's only there for the barbecue. As well. Because he doesn't mind what's happening, but he's a trickster like these guys, but he's not there as often, I would say. Tekka is not coming. I think these are both from Wreck-It Ralph. Neither of these things are coming. I had to look these up earlier. Neither of those things are coming. They're giant monsters. And I don't know what this is. It was early. It's been sitting here a while. It's on a Disney villain tier list. What could that make it? And these lists don't tell you what it is. I can't rank something like that. I don't know. All right, well, let's take a look here then. Top one, we're saying Koshman, Hook, Jafar. Is this just Columbus? I forget his... But, no, the Pocahontas dude, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I forget his name, too, man. Hellfire, I forget his name. Yeah. The Agent, yeah. And King Candy, yeah. They're there all the time. Fang Flyer, because of work. He doesn't mind, yeah. He's Zeus, yep. Bill Sykes, yeah, yep. This all makes sense. What about these bitches? These bitches are crazy. Ursula doesn't mind hanging out. Ursula might move up on some... honestly, I think she's trying to get away from the whole water island thing. So she'll visit. What's tricked? Yeah, you could trick her. You could trick him. Yeah, you could trick all these people into coming on. You can maybe... Nah, I don't think so. He's smart. And then who just didn't bother? The Evil Queen, Maleficent. Yeah. A lot of animals on this list. I didn't know there... well, I should have. But, like... This list included a lot of just straight up animals and monsters and mythical creatures that you could call villains. But there you go. This is fact now. Check the logs. Once these come out, you can probably expect to see for sure all these people. For sure all 7 of these losers you can see there. And you're definitely going to see some mentions of these other guys. So, go ahead and lock that in. You're welcome. It's like a public service that I do. because I think I'm gonna do Star Wars next, and I think that'd be fun.